1 year ago, the world's attention was focused on Gaza. The Palestinian territory saw the deadliest, longest, and most destructive Israeli offensive of the 3 wars it has witnessed in the last 7 years. In 50 days of war between Israel and Palestinian militants, more than 2,000 Palestinians were killed, among them 500 children. Despite a ceasefire that has largely held, there has been little reason for residents here to believe their suffering will soon end.
It's changed for the worse, not for the better. It was better before when the world paid attention to the people here and provided aid. But after the war, it all stopped, as if nothing at all had happened.
Before the war, 2/3 of the Gaza population depended on food assistance, and more than 40% were unemployed. Little has changed since a 9-year-old Israeli blockade has slowed reconstruction, strangled exports, and created legions of unemployed.
I'm doing this job against my will, because there's no work here, only this. There's no alternative. I collect stones around 5 carts, and then I sell each one for 10 Israeli shekels.
A recent poll showed that 1 in 2 Gazans want to leave the territory. With both Egypt and Israel tightening the land borders they control, dozens have drowned attempting to illegally immigrate to Europe via the Mediterranean.
I think what's different after this last conflict than even after the previous 2 was a much higher sense of hopelessness, that there really was not a feeling that the conditions were going to improve, more desire to leave. The feeling that their children's lives were not going to be better than their own.
The last UN schools which hosted the displaced have now closed, pushing more people into the street. And conflict between Hamas and the Palestinian Authority has complicated the task of setting Gaza on the road to recovery. It's a situation that serves the interests of local jihadist groups who reject the ceasefire with Israel. They, and not Hamas, have claimed credit for the recent rocket fire into Israel.